Hello, my name is Dr. John Miller, and I want to welcome you to 7 Steps to Stroke Recovery. This short video will answer an important question. You've had a stroke and survived, now what? Stroke survivors and family caregivers need relevant education and practical guidance on living life after stroke. That's why the Stroke Recovery Association of BC is here. Every stroke and every person is different, so this video won't answer all of your questions. What it will do is to give you a starting point on your journey to recovery. Many stroke survivors go on to have successful and enjoyable lives. They learn to make the most of the abilities they have. There is life after stroke.
Hi, I'm Heather. I'm a physiotherapist. Exercise and physical activity will help your mobility after a stroke. Here are some important points to help you exercise regularly. Number 1, set a goal. Ask yourself why you want to do it. Pretty soon, it'll become a habit you can't do without. Number 2, start small. You'll be more successful if you take small steps rather than big ones. Try walking for a short period every day or do stretching exercises twice a day. Be consistent. It's better to go for a 10-minute walk 6 days a week than having one 60-minute walk once a week. Remember, you're trying to make it a habit. Be creative. Exercise can be part of your everyday activities. Try taking the stairs instead of an elevator, or parking farther away from the store and walking. Make it fun. Try dancing, bowling, or other group activities. Exercise will become a habit if you start looking forward to it. Don't give up. Good habits take time to develop. Just keep going and know that some exercise is better than none.
Hi, I'm Jenna. I'm a speech-language pathologist. Aphasia is a language impairment which can occur after a stroke. It can affect understanding, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Even if someone with aphasia cannot speak at all in the early days after stroke, there is hope for improvement. Aphasia is usually at its worst in the period immediately after a stroke. Most people will improve a little. Others will improve a lot. Here are a few helpful suggestions that can help you to communicate. For example, use pen and paper. Write down key words. Draw pictures or diagrams. Point to photos, objects, maps, and calendars. Use tone of voice and facial expression to help communicate. Use gesture or pantomime. Remember that understanding can also be difficult. Relax, don't rush. Be natural. Be patient. Don't speak too quickly. Say one thing at a time. Don't yell and don't pretend that you understand. Recap to check that everyone got the right message. And always remember that every person's communication and language problems are different.
Hi, I'm Tim, Executive Director at Stroke Recovery Association of BC. We all rely on social, family and recreational activities and our hobbies and interests to give us a sense of purpose and self-worth. After a stroke, you may have trouble doing the things that allow you to connect with other people. Gradually, you can reclaim your social life. Pursuing your interests and getting involved in new activities helps you to feel good about life. Ask for what you need. You may be surprised to find out how willing your friends and family are to help you. Attending a stroke recovery group or support group can really help in regaining confidence and making new friends. Taking part in leisure activities, social events and entertainment will improve your quality of life and independence.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Yao. After a stroke, the brain often doesn't work like it used to. It might be hard to remember what people say, to pay attention, and to think clearly. You may have trouble learning new information or skills. Stroke also affects perception. That is the way we make sense of the world around us. For example, stroke can cause decreased awareness of one side of the body. Many people do recover some of their lost thinking, memory, and perception shortly after their stroke. Others improve more gradually. Try using different methods to tackle these new challenges. For example, simplify. Keep activities and information as simple as possible. Repeat. Learning after stroke requires repeating of information and practice of skills. Structure your activities. A weekly timetable and a daily routine are helpful. Be consistent. Do things the same way each time. Compensate. For example, use a notebook, day timer, or calendar to help you remember things. The important thing is to practice and remember that recovery is always possible.
I'm here to tell you about how important it is to have support when you're recovering from a stroke. After a stroke, some people can tend to be cautious, hesitant, and anxious. Changes in mood are also very common in people who have had a stroke. The support of family and friends and other stroke survivors really helps in stroke recovery. Caregivers also need support. A stroke recovery group or a support group allows you to interact with other stroke survivors who know what you're going through. The support of others helps you to find ways to solve problems related to your stroke and share information about things that may help your recovery. You'll also find encouragement to keep working on your recovery, express your concerns and frustrations, and you'll have the chance to share your story with others.
Making healthy lifestyle choices will improve your chances of recovery and reduce the risk of another stroke. Here's a few things that can help you. Reduce cholesterol. Lose weight. Be active. Limit your caffeine intake. Quit smoking. Cut down your alcohol consumption. Another key factor is to reduce your stress level. Bottling up worries and conflicts can add to stress. Discuss these problems with your doctor, religious leader, or counselor, or at a stroke recovery group. Remember, it will probably take some practice to be able to turn those stressful thoughts into more positive ones, but it can be done.
Finding the right services, resources, and support is another important part of stroke recovery. There's all kinds of knowledge, tools, and skills that you can use in improving independence in daily living and improving your quality of life. It's all about making the right connections and finding what you need to help you in your recovery. There are key organizations and professionals such as your family doctor that can help. One of the simplest ways to start is by thinking about what you want to achieve and then write it down. Maybe you want to continue improving your walking. Maybe you need a different type of housing. Or perhaps you need to learn how to use the bus system. Once you know what you want, talk to your doctor, your therapist, your family, friends, neighbors, other stroke survivors, or people you know that have an interest in stroke. As with any other kind of navigation, it is helpful to plan your journey. Stroke Recovery Association of BC can help you to take the best route to stroke recovery. We hope that these 7 steps to stroke recovery help you know where your starting place will be. After more than 35 years of helping stroke survivors and their caregivers, the Stroke Recovery Association of BC has learned some vital lessons. Remember, recovering from a stroke is often a long, slow process. Set goals, such as a goal for exercise, a goal for socializing, or a goal for practicing your speech, and remember to reward yourself when you have achieved them. Never give up hope. Never stop trying. We can't say that often enough.